Hi, my name is Alicia Torres, and I am doing a reflection on my course today through a binocular reflection. Um, some of the social issues that really interest me are PTSD in a veteran population and how it actually affects the family. I'm very passionate about this because I am a wife of a veteran who has PTSD and a TBI, which is traumatic brain injury. It not just affects me, but the whole family. And how it had affected me in the past was I went into a severe depression and I thought I was all alone. I've been to counseling, but they really didn't understand the military aspect of it and what was going on with like TBI and PTSD. So, finding someone actually, when I went into Wounded Warrior Project, they had counseling there that actually helped me get out of that depression and know that I was not alone. So I really would like to work with them as counselors, and that's what put me on the path of becoming a counselor. Not to mention my daughter, who is an adult. She has Asperger's, which is a mild form of autism. She struggles to find a counselor, and I want to help that population as adults with disabilities because they can't find counselors. They're on a waiting list for like a year, 2 years. It's really kind of crazy how long they have to wait on something which is just life events that they're dealing with, not just an Asperger or autism issue. It's actually just life events that they need help with, and also sexual addictions. Although they're not considered a mental health issue, it is huge in marriages, and there's not a lot of counselors out there either, also mainly to help with wives, not just, you can find men that would help, the male counselors that will help the males, but there's really no one actually to help for the women. So I really want to help that population as well. So it's twofold or threefold on that one, but mainly I just want to help with the families. Next will be being a change maker. The ability to address social issues has broadened because of going through this counseling course. It's kind of opened up my eyes, along with another course that I've taken with Dr. Kelly. But I learned a lot of different specialties and techniques through this that will help benefit the clients, not just me as a counselor, but helping my clients. I learned a lot about myself and how I can become a better person as a counselor. How I will make this in a larger scale is beyond myself. The only way I can really figure that one out is to pay it forward, to help others, maybe to get into some type of teaching, or be able just to help others help themselves, not just counsel them and listen to them. The learning outcomes, the benefits of learning are vast with the different techniques and methods. There are so many different specialties that I can branch out into, just as I mentioned, like the military with marriage and family counseling, sexual addictions, just behavioral issues just in general. So what I don't know, if I don't know what I have life until I actually try it. So I got to learn actually to apply it. So learning actually just never really does end. One of the professional goals that I have is really for my daughter, for Asperger's and autism, and because I don't want to turn away that population, because there's so many people that are just turning that population away, not just for their life experience, because maybe they're just dealing with finances and that's something that they need help with, but more so they're just kind of being turned away because they have the label of autism or Asperger's. So they have the same life crises that anyone else does. So I want to be able to help them because I know that it's like a specialty area. Two learning goals is to finish school with my degree and being able to continue upon myself as to gain as much knowledge as I can through the mentors, through podcasts, reading, just attending functions, and getting plugged into the LPC community. We just got an email today about as students, there's the LPC bridge. Someone wants to create a Facebook page to actually, so we all can communicate and talk to each other, which is really cool. So I'm excited about that. Another one is I want to learn more about mindfulness and how I can apply that into my counseling sessions with my clients. I think mindfulness is really important. So not just listening to people giving them homework or doing the EMDR, but also mindfulness, because that helps them when they're out and about. Maybe they need help. They can kind of help themselves. And then developing further methods to develop myself as a critical thinker in the future is to challenge myself whenever possible, learning new techniques and methods, asking questions to my mentors, and attending functions and staying just in contact with the most up-to-date techniques. So it's going to entail a whole lot of reading and a whole lot of where I actually purposefully need to look and find things that will help myself to develop into a further, because I think I could be a very much big asset to anyone that I actually go into either practice with or create my own practice, because I want to educate people, not just listen and maybe give advice, but I want to be able to give them resources on where to go to get help as well. So thank you for the class. I really do appreciate it. I had fun, and